Why aren't you legalising cannabis?
Well, the issue here is not about legalising cannabis, it's about giving people who are suffering access to a high quality pharmaceutical product that's safe, that's reliable, and that will alleviate their ailments. And that can come from some elements of the cannabis plant only, and it's important to focus on those. It's not the raw leaf that will have the influence.
So as Associate Minister of Health, what is it that you can do?
At the moment, there's a product called Sativex, which is a cannabis derivative, which can be prescribed by doctors for people who require it, subject to the approval of the Director General of Health. For other products that are either of a pharmaceutical standard or a non-pharmaceutical standard but are not approved in New Zealand, people can, with the approval of their general practitioner and specialist, seek through the Ministry of Health my approval for them to have access to that product for their particular condition.
Well, why aren't we following Australia and allowing greater access?
Well, in fact, Australia is not doing that. Australia is allowing the possibility of cannabis to be grown for trial purposes. That's already permissible in New Zealand. The issue here is that various groups, scientists, manufacturing companies, etc., have shown no interest in conducting clinical trials or establishing products that might be the subject of clinical trials. That is the problem. It's not the availability of the cannabis per se.
But there are clinical trials happening in Australia. What will you do if there's evidence that comes out of those clinical trials?
Well, if those trials are successful, and that's probably 2 years away before we know that, and products emerge as a result of that are registered by the Australian Therapeutic Goods Authority, it's highly likely that MedSafe here would follow suit. It's a long process. The claim that Australia has just simply opened the door to medicinal cannabis immediately is not true. There are still several steps to be taken, and we'll work closely with the Australians over that.